All right. Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. Well, let's get started. When you're ready, we'll start as we always do by simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Tune into our breath as a way to help anchor the mind right here, helping us to put everything else away. Everything we've done up until the start of class, everything we'll do after the class. All those to-do lists. We learn how to put them down, how to turn our attention, our focus from that to right here. It's not always an easy transition. And that's why we practice. Take the time each class. Not complicate it with the physical movement, but simply focus on that control of the mind, the directing of our thoughts. Learn to bring them right here. Learn to notice just the breath as it moves in, and notice it as it moves back out. You also start to notice those moments when the mind starts to wander off. When a thought arises or a distraction, drawing the mind elsewhere, and you notice when it starts to happen. So you're able to simply choose to come back to right here. You simply choose to watch that next breath that moves into the body, and watch it as it moves back out. And take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, squeezing your thighs against your abdomen as you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, the shifting of the body, Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders are back. You close your eyes if they've opened. Palms feel at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending your knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower to the floor. Inhale and up dog. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. You settle. You pedal the feet, roll the shoulders. Sway from side to side, whatever feels good. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Right foot back, plank pose. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice full breaths. Nice firm pressure into the palms and feet. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, over. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, smooth, coordinated movement. Feel your body waking up. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, zero. Inhale, broad across the collarbone. Exhale, pressing back to down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale, together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, close your eyes as they open. Tadasana. With the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep your arms to your toes. The tailbone draws down as the torso and arms reach up. Nice solid foundation. Nice full, complete inhales. Complete exhales. And then straightening the legs as you fold forward. And you catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. Make it a nice active forward fold. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone lifts towards the ceiling. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers to the mat, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso and arms sweep up and back. Drawing those hips down and forward. Tailbone drawing under as the torso lifts up. So you get that nice crescent curve. A nice open line through the front of the body, from the front of that left thigh all the way up through the arms. Then exhale, hands to the floor. You're going to shift your hips back to straighten out that right leg. Right toes peel up off the mat. And exhale, fold forward over your right thigh. Nice deep stretch those 3 hamstring muscles on the back of that right thigh. The head hangs heavy. You feel long through the torso. Then exhale, bending back into the right knee. Plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Lowering that right knee, uncurl the toes. Sink your hips as you sweep the arms and torso up. Crescent lunge. Nice full breaths into the front of the body. Then exhale, releasing the hands to the floor as the hips shift back. Left leg straightens out, toes peel up. And you fold forward. Hanumanasana. Then exhale, bending back into the left knee. Plant the hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, you step the foot forward. Then keeping that left hand on the floor, inhale, that right arm sweeps up to the ceiling. Low lunge twist. The shoulders stacking, the collarbones broad. You're grounded in your legs, that right foot pressing down, that left heel pressing back. And maintain that foundation. And with your next inhale, that right arm guides you as you rise into your high lunge twist. The torso lifts. Trying to keep that rotation towards the right edge of the mat. Right arm sweeping back, left arm reaching forward. Nice full breaths. Then with your next inhale, you're going to open up warrior two. So that left arm sweeps back now. Left heel spins in. That left foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. That right knee still bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. The torso is tall, crown of the head is lifted. Just soften your eyes. Feeling open across the front of the body, across the left. Then reaching forward for side angle, right elbow to right thigh, or hand to the floor. That left arm starts in long biceps next to the ear. So you feel a line from your left wrist to left shoulder to left hip to left heel. And if you want to wrap that left arm behind your back for your bind, feel free. Rolling that left side of the torso open towards the ceiling. Reaching the crown of the head towards the top edge of the mat. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Keeping that right hand on the floor, that left arm sweeps up to the ceiling. Low lunge twist. Shoulder stack, collarbone broad. Breath is deep into the front of the body. And find your foundation. Firming through the legs on your next inhale, taking your time. That left arm is going to guide you as you rise up to your high lunge twist. You lift the torso all the way up. And tall through the spine as you twist. Then inhale, opening up warrior two. Right arm sweeps back, right heel spins in. You set your legs. You soften your eyes. Then reaching forward for side angle, elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. And that right arm starts long overhead. If you want to bind, feel free. And keep your chin away from your upper chest. You're still open across the collarbone. Feel that forward movement through the torso. Rolling open through that right side of the body. Then exhale, hands to the floor. And you step back. Going straight to down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Gentle bend in the knees. You look up between your hands and inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Then exhale, fold forward. And with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Setting your base. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. As you twist to the right. Revolve chair. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. Drawing the torso round. And inhale back to center chair, hips low, arms high. Take a breath and center yourself. And palms together as you twist to left. Taking that right elbow outside that left thigh. Holding your foundation. Legs are strong, feet firm to the mat. The torso twists. And inhale back to center chair. This time we're going to bring the arms straight out in front, parallel to the floor. As your weight shifts forward, peeling the heels up off the mat. And exhale as you slide your hips down imaginary wall. And sit yourself down. Once your hips touch down, your heels lift up. Navasana. We're doing 3 rounds. So knees can be bent or straight. The torso is tall, the collarbones broad. Nice full breaths. And cross the ankles and either hug the shins or hands outside the hips to lift. And you come back up. Cross and hug or cross and lift. Last one. Legs come out. Sternum, center of the chest is lifted so your low back is drawing in. The entire core is engaged. And that sense of balance here. And cross the ankles as you roll forward, planting your hands and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. With your stance set, palms together, you're going to drop the thumbs between your shoulder blades so the elbows point up. Opening through the underarm. Keeping that nice long stance from thigh to thigh. So that right knee is bending as close to 9 degrees. That left thigh is reaching back. Good, then straighten the arms up. We're going to spin that left heel in as we straighten that right leg out, setting up for pyramid. Then exhale, you fold forward over your right leg. The hands land wherever's comfortable. The shin, the foot, the floor. The head bows. The torso is long, folding over that right thigh. And exhale, bending back into that knee. You plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Set your base. Then palms together, thumbs between the shoulder blades. Elbows pointing up. Sternum, underarms lifting up. Try and keep the low back long so the tailbone is still drawing under. The abdominal wall is engaged. You get that slight lift, that slight bend to your thoracic spine, right there between the shoulder blades. Good, straighten the arms up. Bend that right heel in as the left leg straightens out. Then exhale, you fold forward for pyramid. Hands land wherever's comfortable. The head bows. Folding over that left leg. And exhale, bending back into that left knee. Plant the hands. Choose your route. Move with your breath. Making your way to down dog. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Then drifting into it as you lift that left leg up behind you, standing splits. The torso folds. That left heel reaches for the ceiling. Actively trying to draw your legs away from one another. So you get a longer line from foot to foot. Then exhale, you just float that left foot forward next to the right, folding over your legs at the top of the mat. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Then relax your arms. Close your eyes for breath. Tadasana. Palms together, gesture, bending, or balancing the body in line. And from here, we're going into extended hand to toe pose. So left hands to your left hip. Right arm is straight out in front. Now on your next inhale, you lift that right leg up as high as you can. When it won't lift any higher, then you reach out and either catch that right big toe or bend that right knee and catch behind the thigh. You stand tall through the torso. As you want to work deeper, maybe you're working on reaching down to grab that right big toe. Maybe you're working on straightening that leg out. Maybe you're working on standing tall or lifting that right foot. From here, we're turning it into the twist. So either keeping that right leg straight and bring the left hand to the outer edge of that right foot, or with that right knee bent, left hand outside that right thigh. On inhale, you sweep that right arm back, twisting the torso to the right edge of your mat. Try to take your gaze back to that right thumbnail. Good, coming back to center. We're all going to bend that right knee if it's not already, and then turn that right thigh out so that that right ankle is just above that left knee, making a figure four. Palms back together at heart center, setting up for camper's pose. As you feel steady, you start to bend into that left knee, sitting your hips down for a one-legged chair. Maybe you take your arms up overhead, challenging your balance. Maybe you start to fold the torso forward. A nice right hip stretch. Or you think about turning it into your tiptoe balance. Bring the hands to the floor. The weight shifts forward so that left heel peels up off the mat as you sit your hips onto your heel. And sitting tall, you try and bring your hands back to your heart. Balancing on the ball of that left foot. Two more breaths. And with that next exhale, you just place that right foot on the mat as you rise back to Tadasana. Standing tall. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Drifting your weight into that left foot as that right leg lifts up behind you. Standing splits. The head hangs heavy, the torso folds. You're lifting that right heel for the ceiling. Then exhale, float that right foot forward next to the left, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise all the way back up. Exhale, relaxing your arms, softening your eyes. Then palms together, heart center, preparing for extended hand to toe. Right hand to right hip, left arm straight out front. And inhale as you lift that left leg. Then catching hold of the big toe, or bending the knee and catching behind that thigh. You stand tall. You work through your progressions. Maybe catching the big toe, working on straightening the leg, or trying to stand taller through the torso. And keeping that left leg straight or bent. Right hand to the outside of that left foot, or right hand to the outside of the left thigh. As that left arm sweeps back. Working the twist. Then back to center. Hands to your heart as that left thigh rolls open. You place that left ankle just above your right knee, making your figure four for camper's pose. And maybe starting to bend into that right knee, sitting the hips down. Maybe taking the arms up overhead. Maybe folding forward. Or thinking about turning it into the tiptoe balance, hands to the floor. Weight shifts forward so that right heel feels. And sitting your hips on that right heel. And trying to bring your hands back to your heart. A couple more breaths. Good. And placing that left foot on the floor as you rise back to Tadasana. Relax your arms, close your eyes. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in. Torso and arms sweep up. You soften your eyes. Hips and chest are trying to square with the top edge of the mat. Get that nice reach through the arms. And peeling that left heel so you come into a high lunge stance. Hips and chest squared with the top edge of the mat. You bring the palms, the other thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the right. Revolve side angle. Drawing the torso in that nice deep twist. Left side rolling under. Right side rolling up. Keep your chin away from your chest. So you maintain that length of your spine as you twist. And exhale, hands to the floor. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward for warrior one. Right heel spins in. Torso and arms sweep up. You soften your eyes and settle in. Then peel that right heel so you come into a high lunge stance. Palms, the other thumbs to your heart. And you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Deep breaths. Nice tight twist. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. And you're going to draw that left knee forward in place on the mat outside that right ankle. So that you can sit your hips back. And we'll land inside that left foot. So you're set up for half spinal twist. Your right knee is pointing to the ceiling. Right hand is on the floor behind you. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. Nice deep rotation. And coming back to center. You're going to start by taking this left leg and just bringing it straight out in front. Keeping that right foot to the outside of that left thigh so that you can then just draw that that right foot back, setting up for elephant pose. You're trying to get those knees to stack, the thighs to cross. That right foot just resting on the mat outside that left thigh or hip. And once that's set, the right arm reaches up. You bend the elbow, hands between the shoulder blades. Left arm can work that elbow back and down, or you trace the horizon, catching hands behind your neck. You can stay sitting upright, or you start to lean forward. And inhale, rising up. You relax your arms. You're going to lean back so you can now lift that right leg up. And that left leg can just stay straight as we cradle that right leg, putting the right foot into the crook of the left elbow, the right elbow outside that right knee. Try and sit as tall as you can through the torso and bringing that right shin as close to your upper chest as you can. Good. Exhale, you release that right leg. Cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. You draw that right knee forward in place on the mat outside that left ankle as you sit yourself back. Setting up for half spine. Then that left hand's on the floor behind you. The right arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. Drawing the torso into that nice deep rotation. And back to center. So we start by taking that right leg straight out in front. And then just drawing that left foot back. Let the knees stack. That left foot's just resting on the mat. Setting up for elephant pose. Once your legs are set, left arm reaches up. Bend the elbow, hands between the shoulder blades. Right arm works up back and down. Or you trace the horizon, touching hands behind your back. And stay upright. You start to lean into it. Inhale, rising up. Relax your arms. And you lift that left leg up. And cradling that left foot in the crook of the right elbow. Left elbow outside the knee. Sitting tall with the torso. As you draw that low leg towards your upper chest. And exhale, you release the lip. Cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale you float or step to sit. With the legs through. Paschimottanasana. So legs are straight, feet are flexed. The arms reach up overhead. And on exhale you fold forward over your legs. Catch and hold whatever you got. And bow your head, close your eyes. And lead with your heart. And center your chest. And inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. I'm preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge. Our hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And inhale as you press down to go up once again. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final. On an inhale. Press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And bringing the arms alongside the body, palms, flat legs, go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, hands against your back. Loosen the legs up. A few more breaths for your own variations. Wiggling toes, rolling the ankles. Some legs wide, says on part. Lotus or twist. So it feels good. And if you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center and you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. Release the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and smooth, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso, arc the spine. Release the crown of the head towards the floor behind you. Then exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. That's tight squeeze. And take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bend 90 degrees back to the hands on the floor. And release the knees over to left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching a right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. You grab opposite elbows. And keeping the elbows where they are, you bring the hands back out. Fingers on waist, palms are apart. You place the crown of your head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. You curl your toes and lift your knees. You set your base and walking those feet towards your elbows. You draw one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip, and the other. Find your balance, and then you take the legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like, coming down the same way you went up whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting and come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.